Hello, everybody, and welcome to TBAC News Podcast. Today, you're joined by me, Jordan, Matt,
Hello.
and Jack.
Hello.
And
Who's suddenly woken up.
yeah, he has suddenly woken up. Just to
Well, I
start
can't act tired on the recording, can I?
No, exactly. It would be rude. To start the news off today, we're gonna go straight into the news that there's a new Call of Duty trailer, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, probably the biggest news of this week.
Yep.
You have to say.
There was a trailer. When was it?
2 weeks.
I think it was it the end of last week? The trailer was announced Friday.
Yeah, it was meant to be released on Sunday. Got leaked a bit early. They released it officially, and it looks.
It looks good. You
yes,
can't doubt it graphically. It looks good. Whether the story is
yeah.
good is that's another issue.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of it.
Also, the
I must
jumping.
admit.
Well, what did I say to you guys? I said it reminded me a bit of Halo, didn't it?
Yeah, reminds everyone of Halo. Jumping.
I've got a bit. I'm going to read out about it on here. I've got it on here. So it says, Call of Duty. It was coming out on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. There's no announcement yet if it's going to come out on 360 or PS3 yet, and there is definitely no word that
Wii U.
at the moment there's no word at all if it will come out on the Wii U. So that's a bit worrying for them.
There's no word at all if it's coming out on PS3 or 360.
No, it's a studio to be named later.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So release date is
Wii U.
November the 4th, worldwide.
November 4th, standard.
Let's see. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare jolts players toward the groundbreaking experience that's ripped from the headlines of tomorrow. It's set in 2054.
Yep. And it stars Kevin Spacey.
Yep, it does.
Who you may have seen in some TV shows. I haven't. But you may have.
All DLC will come to Xbox first.
Oh, really? They announced that again?
Yep.
God damn it.
The story opens up with an event that Sledgehammer co-founder Michael Condrey described as like a global 9/11. Yep, apparently so. You play the character.
That's great.
Private Michael.
Private Michael.
Sorry, that's Private Mitchell. Sorry, I looked at that wrong. Sorry.
God.
Private Mitchell, who
That's embarrassing.
he's the Marine. And you play as him through the whole game. There's no different characters. It's just him.
Well, that sounds pretty. Yeah, standard.
You earn
jumping. Lots of jumping.
You earn points in every mission that you can use to upgrade your EXO suit, using the
EXO.
Perform super jumps that let you get to higher ground. Use optical camouflage for cloaking and hover in mid-air.
So is this article that you're reading basically explaining what the trailer was?
It's not just a rundown of what's going to be on the game.
So you're gonna have to upgrade your suit to more or less progress through the game.
Or you're gonna have to you probably don't have to do it, but it will help you as you go through the game.
You're just gonna get like a skill point at the end of every mission. You're like, I want more health. I want to do more damage. I want to jump higher, etc., etc.
I want a different game.
You don't want to jump really high, Jack, and take slightly more bullets than usual?
They keep going into the future and it's getting really boring.
Well, I guess the issue is what else can they redo?
They can go back to the World War II or that.
But they've done that.
You really don't want them to go back to World War II. You don't want that.
Yeah, because they don't have to try and make up some fucked up story. It's just like, and then it just
but it's the same story we've played through about 50 times before.
I kind of agree with Matthew in a way,
Nazis,
but
blah,
I think the issue is that Modern Warfare was cool because it was kind of our time, like our period. Like I didn't want it to go as far where it started to get like Halo. I kind of wanted to stay in the same area, but the issue is obviously they have to.
Well, they don't have to, but they did. For better or worse, we'll find out in November. I guess.
I mean, if you look at it, Ghost wasn't that far in the future, was it?
No, I don't know when it's set, but not that far.
And Ghost was made by Infinity Wars. Obviously, that's a bit different. So obviously, maybe it's the path I want Sledgehammer to take.
As long as the game isn't a friggin' beta, I'm fine.
It won't be. Well, it might be. It's their first game.
I doubt it'll be a. I doubt Activision will let it be a beta, will they?
And I mean,
Oh, they don't care. It will sell well.
plus, friggin' Ghosts have to release another 2, DLCs
Map
before
packs.
November.
Yeah, they'll do that
Yeah.
easier.
There's not much time left.
6
We're in
months.
May.
You
Yeah.
say that.
It's taken them
yeah.
this long to get 2 out.
It's basically the last one will come out about 2 days before the new game at this rate. Which is
I reckon you'll get
not
one.
great.
I reckon you get one in July and one in September.
Yeah, that would work.
So
Work for me.
I mean, we'd like to see what you think of the new Call of Duty games. You know, you can comment in the section below. We're now going to move it on to. We might as well stay on the lines of PS4 games or games coming out. That Drive Club was properly announced this week that it's coming out, and it was a massive letdown.
Well, the main news was the PS Plus edition, which
They
It's a
can now
massive
go
letdown.
fuck themselves.
angered a lot of people.
It has. It generally has.
So basically, you get a fifth of the cars, a fifth of the tracks, 1 location compared to 5. I believe we get India. And to top it all off, you can upgrade to the full game for only $42.99. And then, if your PS Plus subscription runs out, you don't get to keep the game.
Yeah, that.
Who was in charge of this retarded decision? On the plus side, that's not the only game we're getting in October for PlayStation Plus. But it's really retarded considering a couple of weeks after the launch, I'm going to be able to buy the game for less than 40 quid in the shop.
Yeah. But
if not at launch.
the thing is, the game that's probably going to come out with it, like a single game, is going to be some small little indie game that's going to be very shit.
It wouldn't surprise me if
Well,
Jack
not
right there.
necessarily
No,
shit.
actually wouldn't surprise me if actually the game they bring out is just a shit game with it alongside it as an indie game because they want people to go to Drive Club.
I reckon it will be an incredibly small indie game. Also, like Stick It to the Man is an incredibly small one. We were doing well with like the indie games with lots of content. We'd had like Mercenary Kings.
Resogun.
We'd had. Resogun had alright content. We had Dead Nation had a fair bit of content. Don't Starve If You Enjoy It has a fair bit of content. Stick It to the Man does not have much content, which is disappointing.
But the thing is, like, Drive Club, they at the last E3 they said, PS Plus members will get Drive Club for free,
At launch.
At launch.
At
launch as an exclusive. And now, then they thought
year before it actually
exactly.
Before it
And
actually
then they're
comes
like,
out.
okay, we can't bring it to you. We don't think it's ready. Took it back to the drawing boards. Now bring it out in October, and said, oh yeah, you're now no longer going to get the full game. You're going to get a fifth of it. I mean,
Apparently,
fuck yourselves.
Apparently, you can still get the Platinum Trophy without buying the full game.
Really?
Which is, yeah, somehow. I'm guessing the trophies must be piss easy or something. Or you get the Platinum Trophy for beating the first location, and then the other ones are classed as DLC trophies, which don't count towards the Platinum. Which would be a kind of cheeky way to do it, but it would work. You'd get, like, PS Plus Edition trophies that have a Platinum, and then Standard Edition trophies which don't.
I mean, I was quite looking forward to Drive Club, to be honest, and then they decided to fuck us. But so I'll be.
Yeah.
But
I'll probably
now
still buy it, but whether I like it or not doesn't matter.
it just makes me more enticed into wanting to get the Crew, because I thought that game looked amazing, and I want it. And now that Drive Club's fucked up, I want the Crew even more.
Is there even a release date on that though?
Nope.
What,
Probably
the
not.
Crew?
Yeah.
The Crew comes out this year. I think it's July or something. It's probably later. I probably got that completely wrong, but it's probably a later date.
Well, I'm not a fan of racing games, much, but I guess I'll try out Drive Club. I mean, it's free, in air quotes, so I'll try it. Will I buy it? We'll see.
Exactly.
We'll do some videos in it.
Yeah. We'll give it a try. Right.
You can watch, but them like curb stop me at racing because I'm gonna be so shit. But
Yep,
yeah.
pretty much. We're gonna move on now to there was another Watch Dogs trailer released yesterday, I think.
I haven't seen it. Jack hasn't seen it. Jordan has seen it.
Yes, and the first thing I did was text you, and I said it looked like it had the trailer. In my opinion, was made out to look little
Yeah.
bit like a GTA trailer. Cause they were showing you characters who you work alongside, but like
Okay.
but like one of the guys was I can't remember his name. It was it was a Japanese bloke, and what they said was this guy just fucks shit up basically.
Okay. Lovely.
And I was just like, well,
Great.
that to me that's very much along the lines of what they kind of do in GTA sort of thing. I'm not saying it was. You have to watch the trailer to see where I'm coming from, sort of thing, like how the trailer was played out.
Yeah, I'll probably get onto that.
I mean,
at some point.
I mean, it looked alright. I mean, there was no real gameplay in it, which is introducing new characters and that. So
But what did the graphics look like? Is it still the massive step down?
the issue is, I watched it on my phone, obviously, because I left I've misplaced my iPad. So, I've left it. I watched it on the phone. So graphically, it wasn't good because the quality wasn't that good on the phone.
Well, that's another disappointing thing. Still gonna get it. Multiplayer, videos, etc., etc.
Exactly. And
Shall
what
we
was
move on to the other racing game?
yeah.
We have to discuss?
that EA announced that there'll be no Need for Speed game this year, and I'm all for it because the last 2 or 3 Need for Speed games have just been wank, so it doesn't really matter.
Especially Rivals.
Yeah, I
Right?
pretty much played it for
That
5
one
minutes
should
and then said I'm selling it.
That was because it was always online, wasn't it? And you got chased down by the
Yeah,
police.
like literally, you drive for 2 yards and then you get into a cop battle with somebody. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I don't want to do this. I'm just trying to play a racing game, a driving game normally. If I want to go online and play people, I will. It's a part of the game, but I don't want to get harassed every 10 seconds about shit.
Yeah. Well, that sucks, clearly.
Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
no Need for Speed. Maybe they can make the next one a bit better.
Yeah, exactly. And one last thing about PlayStation, and that Sony announced their E3 conference on the 9th of June.
And Microsoft's is the same day.
The same day. We're pretty sure, if we're wrong, please tell us, we're not too sure. We haven't really checked. I'm pretty sure that is the first day of E3.
Yeah, Nintendo are doing a broadcast conference like last year, not a live one. So, that will be nice. Staying up for Microsoft and Sony and Ubisoft and EA as last year will be fun. I guess we'll do a special news episode.
We'll probably do
After
we'll
that
probably do
week.
one per day, but I won't watch it, so
Or one per conference, maybe.
yeah. I won't be able to
We'll
watch
decide
it
closer to
because I'll be
the time.
working, so like a normal human being, so
We can send you the best bits and you can watch them.
or not even that, it could be like, we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah.
Right, and next bit of news is that Nintendo, I think must have been about Thursday or Wednesday, they have announced that they've made $457 million loss this year, and that the Wii U is selling.
Yes.
The Wii U is selling unbelievably slowly.
Or just not selling at all.
Yeah,
But to
pretty much.
combat that, they announced that they're releasing remakes of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire called Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for the 3DS in full 3D sometime in November worldwide. Which is good for me. Jack's not going to get it. Jordan may get it if he has a 3DS by then.
I mean, they've given Kyogre and Groundon, like, megaforms.
Megaforms, probably. Well, it's not announced, but that's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I would be surprised if they didn't, essentially. You definitely not going to get it, Jack.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get it.
Okay. Well, you disappoint me, son. You disappoint me.
And 0 fucks are given.
Jack is in a great mood because we woke him from his sleep at 5:30
He wasn't
in the
asleep.
afternoon.
I was taking a nap.
You weren't asleep.
Taking.
Because
He was
I fucking
When-
was.
when do you sleep and then you put your hand towards the mic and go? Nobody does that.
I didn't
Jack
put my
does
hand. My eyes were fucking closed. The only thing I could see was the back of my eyelids.
Yeah, but moving away from that, back to the 3DS. Gonna grab a capture card for that at some point before Pokemon comes out. Might do a Let's Play on my own because fuck having to do it with these guys. And yeah, and then obviously we can use the 3DS capture card for stuff like Monster Hunter 4U, which is coming out in 2015.
Yeah.
But me and Jack like that, and maybe we can force Jordan into playing it if we buy him a copy and chain him to a chair and tape his eyelids open. But we'll work on that, don't worry.
And kidnap me.
Jack just got to get the roofies from somewhere, and then we're all good.
We could just always ask your dealer.
Do not have a dealer. Don't make lies on the internet.
And, yeah. This has been the news.
We done?
Yeah, this has been the news.
Bit short this time.
Yep.
15 minutes.
Yep.
Oh well.
Thanks
That's
for
how it
listening.
goes.
And please like and subscribe, please.
Yes, and leave a comment telling us how we're wrong,
Yep.
how we should be excited for something that we didn't mention.
And how you
Or
probably hate
just-
us.
Agree with us, and the Xbox One is shit.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Good night.